disability?
I can't be stunned or
Oh yeah.
restrained.
Yes, I thought that was mine.
Somebody's
at the priest.
Have you used your ability? Yeah, you've got a reroll.
Another investigator within range becomes focused. Activate this ability only once per round.
Oh, it's me that's not used the ability. We've defeated one monster, haven't we? So far, so I should have given a clue earlier.
No, you can't do that because you've already passed it. It's too late.
No.
Are you
So
listening,
that's
Aldred? So you're listening to this?
They'll agree it's fine.
We make things up as we go along.
For the enjoyment of the game.
Yes.
So it doesn't beat us.
That too. But it usually does beat us.
When you're looking up like that, it's like you're talking to God.
I'm a priest. And in real life I'm a Eucharistic minister, so...
Fair enough.
That's funny.
Does God post back on YouTube? Does God post back on YouTube though?
That'd be
The
creepy
comments.
if you did.
That would be creepy if we did.
That would be funny.
How can we see
That would be funny.
That would be.
It's got a lot to answer for.
So who wants to go first?
I will try and investigate that again.
Okay.
How many dice do you need?
I don't know yet, he's not told me.
The same as last time you did it.
It isn't.
No?
Maybe
The logbook is full of neat, handwritten notes concerning who rented which boats when. You need to do an observation test.
It's a bit obvious of the witch bolts.
Okay, not good.
Oh.
Oh, it's in.
So it could.
You don't got anything that gives you bonus. As you page back through the book, you find entries every single week showing a member of the March's family taking a boat out to Devil's Reef. Each entry has an annotation detailing strange and exotic treasures brought back for the return journey. Gain an incriminating evidence unique item and one clue.
Pardon? Who? What? Again,
Do you want me to read that out again?
yes, I wasn't listening to you.
As you page back through the book, you find entries every single week showing a member of the March's family taking a boat out to Devil's Reef. Each entry has an annotation detailing strange and exotic treasures brought back onto the return journey. Gain the incriminating evidence unique item and a clue.
And you had two things there. It was entries and members, and you're a policeman. The other
There you go.
entries and member. What?
You thought the man seemed suspicious, but here is the proof.
See what?
So we've probably got enough evidence to,
Run away.
well, to nail the family if we've actually get away.
And that's gone now, is it?
Yeah. Now, are you going to move out of there and fight the fat bloke?
Yeah, I think I will, yes. What the heck? Oh, I can't, yeah.
Yeah, you can. So you've only done one action, so you could do that and it'll be an evade action to get through.
Oh, I need to
Leave the
come out
little
of
girl
here
down
anyway.
at the end.
You could potentially come this way. You could go the other way around.
Alright.
Yeah, because I've just noticed
Actually-
on my King James Bible I'll allow me and somebody in the same, or somebody within range, to discard a face down horror. I was trying to get to...
So you could go back that way if you wanted to. That would be. You'd
Meaty
have to
bones.
evade twice to do that.
I know.
So you might want to go around. You've got loads of mind anyway. You can take 4 more yet, can't you? Say that, that's only one battery from a mob.
Right, so... Yeah, I'll try and move and evade.
Is that the one? That's the one without, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was going to say you could try and batter it, but you can't now, can you?
No.
Rough hands grab you and drag you into the air, where you're carried along by the many hands of... Oh, sorry. Ignore this.
We will. We'll ignore the rest of it.
So what? Which way is it? Have we never used it?
Oh, well.
Okay.
The hybrid slams you bodily, attempting to bear you to the ground. Strength test of 1. Spend that clue.
There you go.
You push the hybrid away. So continue. Where are you running?
Any particular way?
Probably towards us, I'd imagine.
That helped tremendously.
It did.
Used to have been cornered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm human cornered now.
Then you can go over.
His turn next. Unless somebody comes along.
I'm thinking I should have stayed on the tower, but never mind. Who's got a better influence between me and Steve? You rubbish.
I've got a 4.
I'll talk to the kid. I'll talk to the kid first and see.
Oh, Stephen's got
Yes.
2.
Yeah, it's rubbish at talking. Same as real
Not
life.
looking guys.
A young boy appears in the alley from the
He's
side
told
door.
you
He
that,
seems to be curious of what a commotion is about. You ask the boy for help. So 3 dice, please.
What did the whole lot of them? Take your pick.
That was a bad roll. Hope that's not a sign of things to come. Anything gives me bonus. The boy shakes his head and slams the door. Discard this person. Whoops.
Oh, you did well there.
What about me?
I think I'm gonna go back towards the tower.
So
No, just there.
Just there. Okay.
I talked to the boy and he slammed the door in my face.
Wow, what did you say to him?
The second he helped me and he just went,
He says, do you know that priest?
He said, "Oh, my name's Harry Glitter."
at least he's not suing now.
Now then, now then, now then.
Oh, what?
That's showing your age. We
So have
mentioned
you been down and
Gary Glitter. It's usually
somebody
Jimmy
been and
Self.
collected the token off the end? There was a question mark on the end, it's gone.
Was that?
Yeah, I'm sure there was a question mark on the end.
Yeah, there was.
What? Who? When? Where?
Yeah, we must have missed that.
Who's vandalised things? Where?
No,
Right
on
at
the
the
corner.
Right at the end.
Right. So I'm going to carry
Yeah,
on down
yeah.
to that and turn it over. Okay.
I thought you might have been coming to kill this mob before I came.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go and nail that monster.
Why?
Because you're good at fighting.
Yeah, it was that.
Because you know, you've got a bit of something to bag you. You can take on the KKK, you can take on the mob.
I'm good at running.
Several crates are stacked in the corner of the alley. You rummage through the crates looking for anything that could be of use, and it's an observation test.
Should this not be revealed as well because of...
And not until he selects it.
Okay.
So I suppose he could do it at the end of the turn if he wants to. Wants to.
Two.
If she wants to. 2. You overturn a large crate and uncover something that could be of use. Gain the sedative's common item, then discard the search token. Could have used that on the
Priest. So can I have the sedative's common item, please?
closer to you than me. Anyone else?
Me. I'm going to try and kill this man beast. As well.
If I were you, I'd leg it and get with us and just try and evade him. And then next turn, I think we're all going to have a do against it. Don't forget, you've taken, you've taken damage from the fire already.
I've not been this round, have I?
No, not yet.
Set of gives.
Yeah, it's you or Rebecca, so whichever.
We're going to invade this.
And to try and evade.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting.
Isn't there?
I don't need it. Can I give that to somebody else if they need it?
You'd have to drop it as an action.
Okay. I
Is
thought,
it
alright.
that one or that one? I don't. Someone with 4.
You want to attack it?
You get
Invade.
three of the other as well. And give that to, or have to drop it so you can pick it up and secure yourself.
three of it.
The hybrid swings at you with a tangle of fishing lines and several hooks catch on your skin and clothing. Suffer 2 face down damage unless you forfeit your action.
Take 2 damage.
You sure?
I've got any on it.
If you can get near me, I'll drop this for you.
I'll put that way then.
Let's continue then.
So you just need to move your character wherever you were going.
Went this way.
Yeah. Can I open that as well?
No, so that's your actions.
Go
Oh dear.
the other way. That's where the bathroom is.
The only door of the bathroom must lead to the hotel's back hall. Behind your hotel room, a cramped hallway leads to the hotel's public bathroom. Place the bathroom tile as indicated and discard all its word tokens leading to it. Huh?
What?
No,
I think because we've already played.
right, so it's that one there though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It takes you out onto those. Surely it's not that? Or is that...
I don't think you should have.
You chose to put a token on.
No, I don't think there should have been a thing for that. It's weird.
Oh.
No, it was there. It was there.
An end table sits in the corner of the hall. Place the search token as indicated.
Look at what?
Opposite the bathroom is a heavy door marked Henderson's. Place an explore token as indicated.
It's the Henderson's Hotel.
Don't think it is.
You may move 1 space, which we've already done. You've got 1 more action.
Can I go through there?
You can do.
Why
You
don't
could. You
you
could.
search
Wait,
that?
you could search that, or you could go through the other room.
I'll search that.
Yeah, we need all the clues you can get. Another monster appears.
An end table sits at the corner of the hallway. You dig through the contents of the drawers, looking for anything out of place. It's the door test.
So that's 3.
Come on, you can do it.
Not high roll, yeah. 1 success.
There's no clues left, have you?
You could use your rerolls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, just keep the one.
Yeah, keep the
And
1
use your
success.
2
Roll the
rerolls.
other 2.
Use your other 2 rerolls.
Right.
No, yeah.
2. You find an old piece of paper at the top of the drawer. The strange script on it seems very out of place indeed. Gain the rack spell. Then discard this search token.
The rack.
The rack.
Yeah, the spells. I think they're different rows. There's 3 lots of them.
Rack. Oh.
Rack.
W-R-A-C-K.
Yeah, it's pronounced rack, not whack.
Whack.
Rack. As in, what time to the
You
rack?
could take out those monsters
Right,
with
finish doing
your
the dishes.
spells. You're the one that does serious amount of damage.
Okay then. Huh? Yeah, but... with
Unless
my
you pass one
rolling-
over to one of us, because potentially it could send you mad doing it.
I think that's everyone's been now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Did you pick up your damage from before when the monster hit you? You hooked.
What?
No, she didn't. She
Oh,
managed
she
to
rolled
evade
that,
it.
she managed
Oh no,
to-
sorry, no, she did. She took the 2 damage
Oh,
and
right.
ran instead. Yeah.
Oh, it was this one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, sorry. I'm looking, I'm thinking it was you. It wasn't. It was,
No, it
it
wasn't.
was for Nakapan.
Windy Harbour.
The fire spreads out of control. Place fire in a space adjacent to a space containing fire. Where do we think it's going to go? You sure?
Yes.
We're going to have trouble going back that way if we
No,
don't.
we'll just go down that way.
We'll have trouble going back that way anyway.
I suppose.
You said that's probably the only clue we need.
It could very well be. The air begins to shimmer with heat. The shimmer becomes a glow, enveloping Minty Pan. Minty Pan suffers 3 face down damage. It doesn't matter. It's just the air around you is basically what's happening. It's not necessarily from the fire.
So that's 3 face down damage. That's these, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my
Right, so like I said,
Um,
you need to get to me. I've got
Observation negates.
Oh, hang on, it's not done yet. You need to
Alright,
Yeah, so you need to do an observation test. Oh, it's a shame you used your re-rolls.
4.
Go on.
You need to roll all. You need to roll 3 every time.
There's always one person that dies.
Okay, so you just take 1 damage. You
Then
don't take.
flip it
Put
up.
them back on top, yeah.
You need to flip it face up. And then read that out. That's what happens.
Your left leg has fallen off.
Only a flesh wound. Resolve immediately. No additional effect. Flip this card face down.
That's alright then.
Just a flesh wound.
That's not good, is it?
A few members of the mob begin singing a horrid croaking melody, and in response, the sea begins to sing along. The inhuman notes echo through the alleys and streets, insinuating themselves into the minds of all who hear it. Each investigator suffers 2 face-down horror. That's it. We just all take it.
It's beginning
Too
to
hard.
look a lot like fishmen.
Do I like one in your bathroom?
Yeah, the longer it takes us to get away, the more things ramp up and worse things get for us.
I can guess why you put that thing on the seat. It's to make sure people lift it up.
Oh,
You're fine. You can still continue even when you go insane.
It's nice.
I don't have access back.
I guess I'll see whether that's
So
best
actually
to
did
use.
get us around there today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you mean.
As the sound of song carries into the fog, a horrible fish-like creature steps out of the wake and onto the beach. You had to say it, didn't you? Small.
Beginning to look
The wet one is indicated.
fishmen.
Well, we call them wet ones.
Everywhere I go.
Thanks to
Wet
Mike
wipes,
at
wet
Grimtree, we started calling them wet ones. So from now on,
The baby wet one.
it's a baby wet one.
So where does that go on the beach?
Right there.
All together, it'll be fine.
We've got to get all the way back round here.
Yeah, we're all screwed.
And we're going to have to go that... Oh no, we can come out through there, can't we?
She can
We just need them to keep going that way.
Yeah, she could just go all
Spelly bobs.
let her die and the rest of us get away. She's the sacrificial lamb.
She can
Right,
cast
you
the
need to
spelly
light
bobs.
that lamp.
You can't hear us talking about this because
The
you're all.
technique-
I'll go in and check there.
Yeah,
Probably
but
get
it's
attacked.
in
I wouldn't be
films-
surprised if that says you ring a bell and then go and find a.
in
something.
films and that, it's always a Chinese girl that gets. Anyway, so
I don't know, I've got the token
Are
black.
you wearing red in your picture? You got a red shirt.
No, she's got
no.
Blue.
Blue.
It's the token black girl.
Wow, you said it.
What?
The Innsmouth mob moves 2 spaces towards the rental dock. 2 spaces.
Who's this?
The mob.
Well,
Oh! Oh!
The locals' wet, unblinking eyes are ever watchful of the intruders. Each investigator has shared a space with the mob. Novas. Investigators. Shouting and croaking, you hear some of the members of the Innsmouth mob break away from the main body. Spawn a Deep One hybrid in the Innsmouth mob space. Another! Yay! Another! Nice.
Another
I thought
fish
to see
space.
us getting away from this. I've got an idea. What we do is we keep going in circles around and then look back.
No, I come in here, we go back into there, through there, out there and down there. When you lot have gone in there and set the thing off, come back through here.
We're assuming we can get through that way.
Oh, of course we can.
I've already lit the lamp on.
No, you need to get up into the tower.
Yeah. The Deep One hybrid, this is the one with...
oh no, we have
Oh, the new one's got a green token on it.
green token.
This is the one without it, without a token.
Which is your
Moves up 2 spaces to be adjacent to as many investigators as possible.
1, 2 in that case.
Yep. Then it attacks the adjacent investigator with the lowest agility. Well, I've got 3.
You've got 5,
Got
you're alright.
5.
Yeah.
You've got 3.
No,
The
it's
figure reaches its claws and reaches within its claws and removes something that wriggles and stinks. Then it hurls the thing at you. Agility 2. If you pass, you skip
It's
the
a fish
middle.
finger.
So can I have 3 dice, please?
you can have what for.
We really need that on the set, don't we?
That went well.
Can you buy extra sets of dice?
Yeah, I think.
Yes, you can.
I'm sure I've got another set somewhere.
Yeah, from your first edition there'll be a set. If you fail,
So
you are
get
not
me off
certain
here.
exactly which aquatic monster has bitten down into your flesh, but you wish it would let go, suffer 1 damage and become dazed again.
I'm confused.
Beginning to look like
That's my first damage though. The Deep 1 Hybrid. This is the one with the red token. Moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator
Hello.
hello.
and attacks.
God bless you, my child.
In a single fluid motion, the hybrid's clammy hands find their way around your face. Its muscles tense as it attempts to crush your skull. Strength test on this one.
Okay, I need 3.
Come on, Steve.
2 negates.
Ooh.
Take 1 damage.
I'll give you 1 damage.
You cannot escape the hybrid's grasp, and you become restrained.
Oh, there's a restraint thing in here.
There is
as
a
well.
restraint one in there somewhere.
Isn't that that thing? Not struggling. I've seen restraint.
I just found rope, so that would be a bit of a 50 Shades of
Yeah, you're restrained.
Hey, didn't
Not
somebody
a film
become
that anybody
focused?
That's no
Was that
more
me?
jokes now until the end.
Who became focused before? You were focused, weren't you? Oh, no, you're not dazed, that's mine. The deep one, the wet one, moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. Then it attacks the one in the space with the most items.
Oh.
The loathsome deep one rushes forward, struggling to clamber up your body. Strength test of 2. Oh dear.
Oh. You not got any tokens?
Have you? If you pass, no. If you fail, the creature knocks you down and vomits seawater into your mouth. Suffer 2 damage and becomes stunned.
I'm restrained and stunned.
And
Strong.
everything's feeling very
restraint.
salty.
Don't like
So
salt.
we need to find the stunned thing now.
I don't like salt.
Have we got a stun? There we go. Stunned means you can't perform more than a single action during your turn. The green hybrid. There's 2 spaces towards the investigator. Oh dear. Then it attacks the investigator in the space who suffer the most horror. Is that you again?
It's got to be Steve.
You don't like the priest.
Hello.
The snarling figure peels back both lips and teeth to reveal a second, more awful set of teeth
He's
within.
alien.
A mind test of 2. If you pass, you swallow your gorge and fear. Mind test. Will test, I should say.
I need 5 then.
What's the 5th one? Oh, it's there on the board. So.
Are you not on minuses for being restrained?
It just said you cannot move voluntarily at the end of this.
Oh, right, okay.
That was good.
I have no clues. Clueless. Oh dear. Are you dead?
Don't know yet. We'll soon find out.
Oops. Suffer 1 damage and 1 face down horror. There's your face down horror. Damage. And then flip 1 horror face up.
Any one horror.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which. Okay, I'll go with the first one I took. Startled, you stagger backwards in alarm, resolve immediately, no effect, discard this card.
It's actually comes. Right. Each investigator must resolve a horror check against the monster within range. So for you,
It will be all of them. What?
For each monster, for the nearest.
or the mob. Yeah, the mob and the deep ones. Sorry, the mob and the hybrids are the same horror rating.
What about the fish paste people?
Yeah, why does that not have a horror rating? That's very strange. But I suppose.
Which is the horror rating? Is it top or the bottom number?
I'm not sure. That's only for reference in the first game, that. Usually it's just the highest number on these, so I'd imagine it's just the mob or the deep one, really. So, which one do you want to take?
The mob. What the hell?
The writer begins to sing an unfamiliar anthem with raucous, violent lyrics. Suffer 2 horror. Willpower +1 negates.
Oh, that's fine.
Well,
Willpower +1, so I roll 6.
Willpower +1, yeah. So you're alright.
Yeah, I roll 3.
There.
I've got to roll against him.
Well, I think we're all in range of the.
Apart from
Minty Pan. So we'd all we'd all suffer it from the same. So it's going to be the same effect. So it's all going to be willpower +1.
what? From this?
From
From
the
this
mob.
For me, it's this block. It won't be the mob. I'm
In
there on the
range.
corner.
Away.
I'm the only one in
Oh,
range.
sorry. Yeah, I do apologise.
Yeah.
Well,
Do everybody else first.
yeah, do everybody else because that'll be the same effect. Because I should have.
So that's you and.
Mrs. Long.
Tell her what's your name.
Rebecca.
I'll try and remember.
Don't call it Becky.
No, my auntie. Great auntie.
Yeah, so basically the rest of us buy
Only person.
you and you. So just me and Rebecca then, basically. We both need to do a test. +1, so 5. Oh dear God.
Your leg falls off.
That's just horror. Rebecca, what's your will? What's it? 4.
Come on.
I think we're all screwed. Oh wow,
I'm
good
not.
roll.
I'm not.
About the furthest away.
Which colour is it? Is it the one without?
What we're rolling on?
Yeah.
What we're rolling on? Willpower.
No, this is different. You've got something different. A wet, musky aroma fills the air as the hybrid exhales hideous fumes. If you pass, the stench is horrid. It's a strength test.
Oh, that's easy. I'll play another dice. What's that?
Yeah, you're okay. Wow, we're still alive.
Just.
Now, it's back to us, isn't it? Is there any point, or shall I come back and fight this, or shall I carry on and go to that room and find out? 'Cause
I think
can
we need
always
to
join
stick
up
together
here.
and start bashing things and just hopefully. That's the only way I can see us surviving.
Yeah, but we only need one of us to get away.
Yeah, but the rest of us will lose.
Should we do
If you want to go at it that way,
No, I mean, I can come back and fight.
I think you should come back and fight.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, give him a battery.
Give him a battering. Because they're going to take several batteries to. What are you attacking with?
You've got an iron.
I've got an iron bar.
Which is
It's got a heavy weapon and it's got a 1 in red on it. So.
yeah. The figure attempts to dart past you and you bring your weapon up in the enemy's way. It's an observation test.
Hey?
Yeah.
What? I'm seeing if I can hit it.
He's trying to run past you as you're going for it. 1. Have you got anything that can give you a bonus?
Does that not? give me a one.
No, just tells you the damage usually that. If you pass the forecast, be well into it, the monster suffers equal damage equal to the weapon's damage plus the test result. If you fail, you do not account well enough for your enemy's movement and your attack misses. Sorry.
It's not wrong. If I'd have used my strength, I'd have battered it to death.
Not necessarily. They're all different effects.
So,
So my go now.
You can have a go. Yeah.
Right, I'm coming back
You're coming back.
to.
The thing is, you're going to go right into
you might
the
as well
group.
try that.
You might as well. Yeah.
Carry on.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, I should have just carried on really. If I'd have known it was observation.
Well, we don't. Usually it would be a strength or something. Do you want to do that, Ren?
Yeah.
Go on. Go.
You try the door, but the door is closed and the door is locked. After a moment, you hear a voice from the other side. Password! You can check the cult sigil unique item for a password if you have it.
You've got it.
You have it.
You have it! You turn the sigil over in your hand and find a word engraved on the back. Dagon. You mutter the word through the door, and a moment later you hear a click of a deadbolt. Gain one clue. So that's Cthulhu's big brother.
Another Dagon there.
Oh, that's
So does that mean the door's up?
Hang on. The back area of the store is cluttered with boxes and crates. Place the storefront tile as indicated.
Storefront.
Is that a big one or a little one?
It's a little one.
There's another at the street on the front there, and then there'll be another in the tower.
Excuse me.
Do you want a refill?
Yes, please.
Do you want another?
Yeah, please. That's. Do you want to see?
Oh.
Oh, have I been drinking yours?
No,
no, no.
that's my empty glass. Why have you been drinking mine? I drunk all mine.
I thought I'd drunk all mine, that's why I haven't drunk.
Is this all for you sure it's just one thing?
It looks like it.
I've nothing contagious at the minute anyway, so I wouldn't worry.
Oh, it might be a big one.
It's got faces.
Yeah, it might have like an alley lead into it.
You're not sure?
Looks like a shop with an alley.
Storefront.
It's got, because it's got the wording
Yeah.
in front of it.
That's right, it looks like a small one when it showed the picture.
Alright, so remove them two tokens out.
Yeah, because they get
Yeah, it's not.
And the other one.
From what Rebecca said, it's not just when it's on a picture.
It's confusing. But it's hard though, because like the writing comes up in top of on the top
Right,
of
so
it.
what goes in the shop?
The figure who opened the door stands nearby and says, "Welcome!" Place a person token as indicated. Looks like a woman in a
In a hat.
hat.
Him.
That's what that'll do.
Well, what's your name? Oh.
Wait, it could be in the lock lad actually. In the tin hat. I'm quite sure.
What?
Does it matter?
Could be a mullet, but it's the wrong decade, isn't it?
Well, one
Thank you
never
very
knows.
much.
Thank you very much.
This is the most we've seen of this one, isn't it?
Sorry, they're waiting for me now.
That's okay. An old radio sits behind the front counter, quietly hissing static. Place an interact token. Ah. How do we get away?
We call the lifeboat.
We call it lifeboat.
Have you got Cthulhu with you? I won't take it out unless you've got Cthulhu
It's
with you.
Dagon.
I don't know it's Cthulhu. But Dagon's just waiting here for you.
Do you want anything?
Among the oddities, a box on display at the front counter catches your interest.
Probably quite
Place a search token as
It's like
indicated.
Who's crackling because it's got...
You notice a fire extinguisher mounted on the wall behind the counter. Place the fire extinguisher, common item, as
It'll
indicated.
snap and pop as well.
Blimey, what have you walked into? cult headquarters by the look of it.
All on your own.
I know.
Just shank them last.
You any weapons? You got spells?
Yeah, just shrivel them up. It'd be funny, she kills the cultist and then dies and then just goes mad.
Well, excuse me, little girl, are you going to kill this monster?
Oh, the priest is after.
I don't think Priest is going to get through this turn unless he moves his ass quick.
I can't.
We could back him up.
I can't move.
I've done my turn and I've done nothing.
You still got one more action.
I cannot move.
Oh God.
What?
Have you done?
In a prominent glass case in the corner, a bizarre statue is on display. Place a search token. A small but heavy shelf stands near the door. You could use it to fortify the store should the need arise. Place a barricade token.
No.
It's a square one.
We've got that.
That won't be the one.
We haven't seen them yet.
So that's going to be used next to the door.
That could be slid over as a barricade action.
Right.
You may move once. It's cost an action to barricade a door, if you want to.
Alright, okay.
You probably wouldn't want to, because I think everything's better to kill him. You may move one space into the explored area. I would imagine you want to do that.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh dear.
dear.
She's heavy-footed.
What would you like to do? There's the person that let you in,
Yeah.
which is obviously a cultist in some way. You could interact with the radio.
See if you can get radio 1.
Okay, go on then.
You want to go and play with the
No,
radio?
hospital radio.
You could do something to the person. They think you're on their side at the moment because you've given them the password.
Oh, go on then. Yeah, that
It's
one.
up to you.
That one, person.
Person. It is not often we receive visitors from the Order. How can we help you? So you can say the Order, as a question mark, ask about the Marsh family, or attacker. You can also say just browsing.
I'd say maybe attacking is about the way to go.
Marsh.
Personally. You go in and go, wow.
Do you really want to ask about the Marsh family when you're in their hotel?
No. No.
If you want to.
No, do the things again.
Kosh, hit him, kill him.
You could ask about the Order, although they're assuming you're from the Order.
Just kill him.
Ow.
Realising you are not a member of the Order, the woman draws a long dagger. Discard this person token and spawn a cultist.
Oh.
You may attack the cultist without spending an additional action. Oh, that's well good.
I think you should.
But spend an additional
No,
action.
kill.
Well, it's part of the action.
Oh.
So, if I were you, I'd use your really high-powered damage spell and, well, and zap her in the face.
Yeah, go on. Kill him off.
You want to kill her in one action.
Which is your highest powers? You've got the one that says a 5 on it and one that says 3.
I'd imagine the 5.
Yeah. I was gonna try and.
Yeah, when you've got a spell, you can usually use it again afterwards.
Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Yeah. I'm using
It'd
it.
take you a few actions to get there anyway, so we might be dead by then.
Okay.
Under pressure, you struggle with your arcane knowledge, attempting to recall the appropriate words and gestures to shape
Don't read
the
the
magic.
Yep.
You need to do a lore test of 2. What's your lore?
3.
Good. Don't forget your rerolls and your clue tokens.
Yes. Very important. Can you roll 2? 2.
2.
Yeah, 2.
If you pass, you manage to make sense of the information floating around in your mind. With the impeccable form, you conjure the power you desire. The monster suffers damage equal to the spell's damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. plus your test result of, what was it, 2? Hang on. Yeah. As the store excuse me. As the store owner crumbles to the ground, the dagger falls from her hand with a clatter. Place the ritual dagger common item in the cultist's space. And then you flip the spell and resolve the effects.
Turn the thing over now and read what it says.
Could be good, could be bad.
Your enemy's tormented screams sound almost human. You and each other investigator within range suffer 1 face down horror. Then discard this card and gain another that spell.
So another spell, same one.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we're in that one. And that drops as well.
Sorry, that one.
So that's your action this turn.
Oh.
You don't get it, it's just dropped.
Okay.
Pick it up.
But you gain an extra dice when... I wouldn't be casting spells if I were you.
Not that you've gone a bit mad.
Have you gone mad?
She's got 6, no, she's nearly mad.
Alright, so you can take one more. That's only one bad turn and me thoughts of that, isn't it?
I'm on yeah.
You don't necessarily go out of the game when you get the insane card. Each is basically a stack of insane things that say what will happen. Some are actually just like you don't win when everybody else wins, but you get away. Some you babble and you can't do anything else for the rest of the game, so you sit it out. Some might say you actually have to attempt to kill the other players, maybe something along those lines. So you actually actively try to stop us doing it, but you don't tell us what the card says until the end of the game.
Okay.
Okay. So it might give you a different win condition.
That's good.
So now it is.
It's everybody's turn except mine and yours. There's
Yeah.
3 of you, 3 of them yet to go. I think you need to kill something.
I'll batter the thing on her space then, yeah? Says you're having to evade something. That the one without?
Yeah.
It is. He's got to be somewhere underway to being dead.
Yeah, but I don't have a weapon, that's the problem.
We just hit him.
You study your opponent's movements. It's an observation test.
Well, that's alright, at least you can look at him. How much do you get?
4.
Yeah.
2, I'll spend a clue to get a 3rd as well. Oh, no I won't. I won't spend that. So I only need 2. If you pass, you see the weakness in the left knee and attack. The monster suffers 2 damage. We got him.
Is he dead?
Bang in the knee.
You dead?
Yeah, I won't get too excited. It'll probably get out and come out again in a minute. So for my next action, I'm going to open the door.
I wanted to open the door. Can you not go and attack one of
You
the
can
other
move in
rooms?
through the door.
So they can follow you into the building?
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Sounds
After
fabulous.
they've killed me.
Well, I leg it.
Well, I can't attack anything else now.
No. And that priest is a goner.
So that's what's coming from.
Yeah, he's been chasing them little girls.
Oh hell, Dagon's going to open the door and eat us. The door leads to the tower that stretches high above the rest of the nearby buildings.
The
But
tower?
you can explore the area only if you have the silver key unique item.
Priest has got it.
Hello.
I think you need to say get the priest over there. If he jumps onto the next square to try and open that door.
I can't move.
Oh, you've
I don't
got.
know if we can
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
strange,
I've
I
got
can't
the
move.
key.
You can attack though, can't
I can have 1 attack.
you? Yeah.
That's all I can do.
You need to
When
jump
you
into that
drop
space
the
and
key-
hopefully we can just pagger them.
If you drop the key, can one of us...
Yeah, if you
pick
drop
it
the
up?
key, one of us can pick it up, but
Yeah, but you've got
That's
to go
his
into the square
turn.
to pick
But
it
you
up.
still have to go into that.
You just have to hold.
Chuck
Yeah.
it.
yeah, so if you want to do that and then they'd have to make 3 evade tests. You'd be better off trying to kill them.
Toffee key.
Is everybody want toffee?
I can do 1.
We'll try one.
Or do you want to try and evade
I can't move.
Hang on,
Well, you can't move at all, can you? No,
I
sorry.
can't voluntarily move. So I can either A, drop the key, or B, attack something.
An attack.
Might as well go out with the blazing glory. Go on, I'll attack this fella here.
Which one's the green one?
Green one, yeah.
I think, has the red one taken damage? I think the red one's taken damage. I think. Pretty sure.
Alright. Go with the red one then.
I might be wrong.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, no. None of them have taken damage.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll go with the green one then.
What? No what?
Steve,
Oh, go on.
you might have to push it from underneath. I can't even get everything out myself. Well, it's stuck out there. Yes, I know, very interesting.
Just I'll lick your face for it. So yeah, you take your pick.
I'll go with the green one.
Wow.
What have you got? Straight up punching.
Straight up punching.
Go bashing with a Bible.
You throw a low punch at your foe's gut, and as the figure curls over to avoid the first hit, you swing your other fist towards the exposed head. Strength test.
One.
Have you got anything that can boost it?
Nope.
Oh dear. Yeah, you swing with your offhand but miss. That's your turn.
I'm going to try and attack them.
Yeah,
Him?
you have to move in.
You shoot.
Asking for the key.
Are you going to go for the same one?
Yeah.
Yeah, drop the key, I'll pick it up and
What are
run.
you attacking with?
Yeah, drop the key now and then we can go.
It's too late.
Ah!
Have you got a weapon or a spell?
Anything.
Your four swings at you, but you managed to catch his arm. It's a strength test.
Of what?
It's a strength test, you need to do one.
You've got three. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes, you've
But
got
all three does 3 damage.
Oh, I don't need
No, she'll need to spend it. No, she'll need
I
one.
need one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm stealing them off.
Who else has got an action?
That's done.
That's everyone.
You've done.
Have
You've
you
done.
been?
So it's
I've
the
been.
Mythos.
Well, it was good whilst it lasted, wasn't it?
Yep.
I'm not sure if you're just supposed to get another random character, you know, when you die. But we'll see.
A bit late.
The fire spreads out of control. Let's fire in a space adjacent. From every corner of the air comes up.
Yeah.
Of the air comes a horrible pounding sound. This mythos affects each investigator in an outdoor space.
What's all this? That from you.
You imagine if that's a real fire, that'd be getting really hot, even if it is the other side of a building.
It's burnt that clue up.
It's definitely burnt that clue up. The ghostly drum beat forces your heart to stutter, and your feet to move uncontrollably. Suffer 2 horror. Willpower +1 negates. Then flip 1 horror face up. +1, yeah?
Yep. So,
Passed.
yeah.
Becca? You need to pass this, don't you? Oh no, you're not too
Well,
bad.
you're
anyway.
next, aren't you? You're over it. So how many do you need?
Oh,
Yeah,
4.
one more damage and I'm dead.
You're done for.
Yeah, you're okay. How many do you need?
6.
You keep that one. You hold it. Told you to keep it.
You're alright. You didn't need it.
Yeah, but you-
And I need 5. Oh, you're freaking killing me.
no re-rolls.
I don't know. One of us should have taken that because you've got 2 things. I'll spend that. So I'm going to take a horror. Unfortunately, I have to flip it face up as well. Sudden shock. You fling up your hands to defend yourself, sending a few of your possessions flying. Drop 2 random items, then flip this card face down. You could have done with that. Drop 2 random items, then flip this card face down.
Just don't turn it over again.
Oh, tell you what, bandages. I'll drop that on the ground because you can heal with that. Oh no, it's random.
We know what one of them is.
We do, but it's still going to be random. Somebody pick one. Somebody pick another.
Right, so they go on the ground where you are.
Oh.
Yeah. Now flip this card face down. Dear.
Right.
Oh,
I discard those.
we defeated another monster, didn't we, before? I get to get another clue. The Innsmouth mob attacks each investigator within range.
It's all of us, apart from me. Again, you managed to get away with it.
Yeah. Members of the riot began throwing stones, glass bottles and debris at you. You tried desperately to avoid the hail of deadly objects, suffered 3 damage. Agility +1 negates.
So 5.
Hope you got a good agility.
Got 3.
So 2, do I need 3? Because I can get 3.
Yeah, you do need 3, yeah.
Yeah, so okay. So I've got 3.
I need 4.
Yeah, he's done it.
Yeah.
I'm not
And I
next
need
to them, but
4.
just I'm actually eating well.
Was he like
Spend a
Yeah,
clue
I
and
think
his
say
eyes?
No, he's watching me in case I eat these toffees, I think.
Right, you've got that, and you've got 6 dice, haven't you, on this one? Agility +1, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, I need.
Yeah, we might as well roll that one.
Yeah, you meant to roll. Oh dear, have you got any clues? Spend them. Because you've got to flip them up then afterwards if you suffer 2. No, you don't need to roll.
That's it, you don't.
You
Okay.
don't need just automatically successes. The D1 hybrid moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. Well,
Already
we're
there.
off on that. Then attacks the investigator in its space who has suffered the least horror.
So it's already in a
Did
You choose.
I'm guessing it's probably best for you at this minute.
Yeah, she's only taken 2. The hybrid slits behind you and draws a coral encrusted dagger across your neck. Strength test of 2. So that's a good thing when we're working together, there's less likely one person's going to take it on. Dear. You struggle to escape, causing daggers to pierce your shoulder, suffer 1 face down damage and become restrained.
I can't become restrained.
Oh, there you go.
Next.
The D1 moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator, then it attacks the investigator in its space who has suffered the least damage. Becca? The D1 is poised for attack, and in one inhuman motion it clamps down on your arm with a razor sharp teeth. Suffer 2 face down damage. Strength negates. Strength test this time. We could really do it with your spells up here, but it's a bit late now. 1. So you take another one. Fortunately, you're immune to restraint, so it's actually really good for you. The D1 hybrid moves 2 spaces. This is the one with the green. So I'm anyway. With the most items. The one with the most items gets attacked.
No, I've got 4.
I've only got 3, well 2.
So it's going for you. The hybrid seems to swear drunkenly before grabbing you and tearing at your belongings. You need to do agility test of 2.
Agility's 3.
What's the grabs at your cassock?
I got 1.
Is that not cocked?
Yeah, roll again. Hey!
You only die a little bit now. Are you trying to work me towards the edge? I'm feeling sort of like a movement. There's movement.
At least he's not looking back or anything. Each investigator must resolve a horror check against the monster within range with the highest horror rating. So, it's all of us going to be against the mob, isn't it?
Come on.
You're suddenly caught up in the chanting and shouting. You begin to lose your sense of self amongst the dim clamour. Mind test of 2. If you pass, you manage to extricate yourself from the mob.
Was that
The
Will?
what test?
Yeah, will test, sorry.
Will test.
Yeah. I call it mind because we used to see it in
2.
2,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 2.
Reckon.
What have you got on your mind? Well, 3. So you only, yeah.
That counts.
Okay, keep that one.
Keep that one. Draw 2 dice.
That's another one. You did it. You're alright. You're okay the way you did it.
And I've got 4. Yeah, in a roundabout way she got it.
You've got it the best one way out anyway. Have you not got a clue? Didn't you not pick up it? Oh no, you must have
No, I
used it.
didn't. I used it. You lose yourself in the moment, suffer 1 horror and become dazed. I'm already dazed.
Can we have some more biscuits?
Hey God, I'm getting a bit far gone here.
How many have you got on your sanity?
7. I can get up to. I've got taken 4.
Oh, she's just 6. She's got 7. But she's no problems though, have you? You want another biscuit? What is it with you and biscuits?
Oh, in fact, actually, you defeated a monster, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I should have got a clue before for that. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't have needed to take that.
Okay. We believe you.
Okay, fair enough.
Every time a monster's defeated, I get a clue.
Which one do you want? I don't want that one. I want the other one. Oh, it's drooling. Let him have it.
Right.
Now
So
you're awake.
new actions.
What's the
Do you
other
want
one?
to use the radio, maybe?
Drop that key. Drop the key, Steve.
Are you still restrained?
Nope.
Ah, see now you can leg it.
Yep.
We could all potentially
Leave
leg
the
it.
little girl behind.
Unlock the door. Go up and
Yeah, if you can evade
and
all
actually
3.
find out what happened.
Let's give it a try.
He's not pressed.
Because if I die, I just drop everything.
Do you want it to maybe use the radio first?
Yeah.
Because it might not be
Is
relevant.
it the end of the mythos phase? Because you've not.
No.
You've not ended it.
Yeah, I have.
You've not. It's still red.
What do you mean it's red?
That's normally green when it's the Atherton.
That's it.
Yeah, so you've not pressed it.
No, it's not. It's right. It's right.
It's in red because we're in danger.
Probably.
Radio.
Radio. Oh, right, okay, fair enough, you're right.
See?
Don't you dare say it.
Oh, yeah, I was right.
You told him so, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you told him. He wouldn't listen.
Yeah.
Talk to him when he's listening to you.
Talk to myself.
The radio crackles with static, then you hear a voice. This is the captain of the Lively. I am currently moored in the bay by Ismouth. Is anyone there?
Yes.
You've got 2 options. Can you pick us up? Or where are you from?
Can you pick
Pick
us
up.
Oh, bugger off. Craven, is that you? The captain must have been expecting someone else. You tell him your situation. Not sure if I want to take on the unknown passengers in the middle of the night. How do I know I can trust you? You need to do a influence test.
Influence is for.
Good. You might want to use your rerolls in this as well.
Well,
The
that's
more the
your
better.
goal,